Every year, the Jewish people celebrated a holiday called Passover. They gathered together to remember a special event that happened long ago. When God's people were slaves in Egypt, God rescued his people. God did great things to show the ruler of Egypt that God is in charge.
Finally, the ruler of Egypt let God's people go. God made Moses a leader of his people. Moses led them out of Egypt to a land that God had promised to give them. God did not want his people to forget what happened in Egypt. So every year, the Jewish people held a feast. Many of the people traveled to the city of Jerusalem to get ready for the celebration.
A few days before the Passover feast began, Jesus went to the town of Bethany. Jesus' friend Lazarus lived in Bethany. Lazarus' sisters, Mary and Martha, lived there too. Jesus went to a friend's house for a meal. Jesus was relaxing at the table when Mary came to him. She had a jar. And inside the jar was some very expensive oil. The oil smelled good, like a perfume. Mary broke open the jar and poured the oil on Jesus' head.
Jesus' friends were at the house, and they were upset. They thought Mary had done a silly thing. The oil was worth a lot of money. One of Jesus' friends said she could have sold the oil for a lot of money. Then she could have used the money to help people who are poor. Jesus' friends told Mary that she had done the wrong thing, but Jesus said, "Leave her alone. She has done a very good thing for me."
Then Jesus said, "You will always have people around you who are poor, but you will not always have me." Jesus was going away soon. He knew he was going to die. By pouring oil on Jesus, Mary got Jesus' body ready to be buried. Jesus said that many people would hear about the good thing Mary had done. Wherever the good news about me is told in the world, people will hear about this woman, Jesus said.
Mary did the right thing by pouring expensive oil on Jesus. She worshiped him. Jesus deserves to be worshiped. Jesus knew that he was going to die to rescue people from sin. Then he would be buried, and on the third day, he would rise from the dead.